She is a lifestyle expert, a health correspondent. I'm feeling judged right now by all the chocolate I've had. And she's a very busy mom who's understanding, I'm sure. She's here to show us how small steps can lead to big, big changes in our life and in our wellness. Please welcome the founder of Pretty Wellness, Caryn Sullivan.
Oh, thank you, guys.
You're not judging, right?
Thank you. Of course not.
I had to do it for the job.
Right. Part of the work.
You do so much with your wellness blog, it's YouTube channel, your social media platforms. You talk about SMALL. It's an acronym. Break it down first. What is it?
So my philosophy is you got to make your health journey easy. And so you take small steps to do it. S is really small steps. Set a goal and do it easily. Pick something that you think you can manage, right?
Okay.
And then I would say M is mindfulness. What that means is really just be mindful about your day. When you set this goal, let's say you want to eat better, think about your day.
Be mindful about that pizza.
No, but you have your sometimes food, right?
Yeah.
That pizza is your sometimes food. So what are you going to do tonight? You are going to have a lot of vegetables with your dinner.
Okay.
Right? And you're not going to feel guilty about the wonderful chocolate pizza you just had.
Okay. That is now on my
Right.
skirt, by the way.
So it really is about figuring out if you want to exercise more. When can you
Sure.
find pockets of time to do it?
Okay.
And then the A is about adding to your life. Everybody says, oh, I don't want to take away this, I don't want to take away that. Don't think that way. Think about what you can add to your life, right?
Okay.
And so then once you've added something to your life, you're eating tons of fruits and vegetables, you're finding time during the day to take short walks, whatever your goal might be, then figure out what you can let go. That's the first L,
all right.
right? So there's some habit that we have that's not really, doing well for us. And so what can you let that go slowly but surely? And then last but certainly not least, let somebody know. Be accountable, right?
You're held accountable,
sure.
exactly.
I do power walks in the morning with my best friend from home, and she lives across the country from me. And so she is the one, we have made that a habit. I let her know that I need to be walking more because walking in itself is so good for you. I let her know that. And so now it is our plan together so you can have some fun with it.
Sure.
So your Pretty Wellness came out of really your own health crisis.
Yes.
So after 10 years,
Yes.
you discovered that your breast cancer had returned.
Yes.
How did you discover that?
So it was my 40th birthday.
Oh my gosh.
And many of my friends
look fabulous.
were going.
Just have
Yeah,
fun.
well, thank you. Thank you. You are my best friend. So all these people were doing something special, and I decided I went into my 30s with breast cancer, and I wanted to go into my 40s being healthy. So I went and got a full body scan. And it came back, I'll tell you, that I have the body of a 29-year-old.
Clearly,
right?
I mean, we see that.
And I have to say, it wasn't that I could fit in a swimsuit like I did when I was 29, but it was more so my heart was really strong, but they saw a suspicious lesion on my sternum. And so because of that, I went and I got the scans. I was a former cancer patient, and lo and behold, I had stage 4 cancer in my sternum and my spine. And so, as you can imagine, you hear stage 4.
No.
And anybody who's been through any hardship.
Yeah, I mean, just for the people at home so they understand what that is, stage 4 metastatic cancer is really the most serious stage of cancer. And it's where the cancer comes back in a completely different place.
Right.
So usually
So it
the
just
bones,
travels.
the
Yes.
liver,
Moves.
the
Right. Hard
lungs,
to
the
find.
brain.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So you have a choice. And I usually believe in staying a day or two, let myself feel what I'm going to feel, but then I wanted to do something about it. There's so many things you can't control, especially cancer, but what could I control? And I looked at best practices. And so what were people doing and what were they thriving and how are they thriving with it?
Sure.
So what did you start doing?
So I changed my lifestyle and I started focusing on a plant-based diet. I really believe that so much of what I am thriving right now is because I have a great medical team that believes in, there are all these drugs out there right now that really give us women hope.
Sure.
Right? And also, I changed my lifestyle. I eat a plant-based diet, as I was saying.
Yeah.
I sleep. I had a corporate background where I was really focused on, I had to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and answer the emails. And, you know, and I was a mom, so I was always rushing around from place to place. Yeah. Anybody who's busy, doesn't matter what you do, we get caught up in that, right?
Sure,
Right.
sure.
Oh.
So I really changed my approach.
I know Ken has a question, but first, how are you now? Just an update.
So I'm thriving.
You're thriving.
I am doing great. Thank you. My last scans were last week.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm doing great. The cancer is contained.
Yep.
There's no new evidence of disease.
Oh my goodness.
This formula, and that's my family there. That's my son. He's now 9. My husband. I'm thriving. I really focus my life on differently than I did before. It's quality of life.
Yeah.
It is about finding joy. It's figuring out what works for me in my journey towards wellness, and that is what Pretty Wellness is all about, is taking those small steps to make the little things matter and focused on health, wellness, and I guess love.
It's a thing that's absolutely wonderful. I like the whole small things concept.
Yeah.
So I have 3 kids,
Okay.
and I was telling you earlier, I actually tricked my family and served a totally plant-based dinner last night.
I love it.
And it was like, my husband was like, "Oh, that dinner was great. I'm stuffed." I'm like, you notice we had no meat. So I'm trying that. But and we eat organic and all that. Where I'm having issues is with snacks for my kids.
Snacks,
It's
right.
the little processed
Oh, that's a good
Oh
one.
my
fish.
goodness.
It's the
Right.
mozzarella
Every kid
stick.
Right.
has it.
Right. So that's my big sticking point. I can't get them off it. I can't come up with options.
So what I would say is, yes, it is tricky with kids. What are some things that we can do to make it fun for them? Or use the lingo that they like to hear. For instance, instead of a smoothie, we are having smoothie ice cream. And you know what you're doing? You're finding a smoothie that they like, and you're putting it in the freezer. And then you take it out a few minutes, it starts the thaw, and they've got their favorite smoothie ice cream, right?
Oh, that's brilliant.
great
That
idea.
nighttime treats. Oh my gosh, smoothie
Right.
ice cream.
Smoothie ice cream. The other thing you can do is make your family a part of it.
Right.
So my son will go with me to Whole Foods or any grocery store for that matter, and he will, like, there he is picking out avocados. He loves avocados. And I'll have him go around and I'll be like, I want you to pick the healthy food for the week. And so he will go and he'll pick different things. I mean, one time he picked dragon fruit. We tried it and we hated it. Oh, but we tried it, right?
Right.
So it
Oh,
was
that's
really.
brilliant.
It's really fun for them. And
Right.
kids at any age, like when he was really little, he couldn't write the list out. So he would draw pictures of, come up with healthy things. And we would go in the grocery store and we would try and find them.
Right.
So
That's so cute.
It's
so
so
thank
That's
you.
great.
You just have to look. It's
That's great.
Just
in the details.
redirecting their
Exactly.
little brain
Getting
waves.
them involved
Exactly.
is brilliant.
Making
Wonderful.
it think it's their idea.
Exactly.
Right?
Brilliant.
That works with anybody.
Right, that's very true.
That works with men.
That's very
works
true.
with
We
everyone.
invite you all to take your own small steps. Find out more about Pretty Wellness by visiting hallmarkchannel.com. And Karen's website has some wonderful ideas as well. Thank you so much. What an inspiration.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
You
Karen.
are.
You really
Always.
are. And we have so many questions for you,
So
by the way.
interesting.
I know. I know. A lot more
To have a
questions.
child pick out healthy food, it's like an oxymoron. I don't get it.
You all stick around because Paige is putting her stamp on an awesome DIY.
Oh.
The stamp. That's exactly what it is. I am going to show you guys how to make personalized DIY metal stamped spoons for any occasion.
Yes. Plus, rising star Da Vinci's here sharing how he turned his life around, landed his breakout role in the Blackish spinoff Grownish.
It's so good. But next, Maria has tips on dressing up your table for Easter.
Yes, I have some beautiful table decor that I want to show you and some tips to make the day stress-free.